How's it going, guys? Got a little tray full of dark bugs. Currently smoking my Canadian Dr. Grabo from our good friend Slow Mo Randy. Uh, Carter Hall. Would think, hey, you put it in your pipe. Why'd you have to think about it? So I had to think about everything. I had to think about how to put where does pipe go. There are other orifices. Right now, I'm just breaking up these little. I cut them in little cubes. A beautiful October. I think it's the 22nd. Wednesday. Wednesday morning. The birds are out. The breeze is blowing. As you can see, I got a little long sleeve shirt on. It's a little chill to the air. Nothing to make your ears cold or anything, but definitely warranted a little more than my t-shirt. Beautiful little. It's funny. They go through all the hassle of preparing the leaves and then making the plug and pressing it for days and weeks and then storing it, and then you go and break it all up, burn it to ash. What a process. I really like the breaking apart aspect of it. The cutting of it was done with my beautiful YTPC blades you can see in the shadow from AJ Blades from Tunnel Tape, Greg. Some of these off in this beautiful little Dr. Grabo. It's kind of a wine colored. It was the first one I ever seen with, I don't know if that's going to pick up, that laser engraving on it. See that? That tobacco leaf right there. That was the first time. I can't remember. It had to be in early 2000s or whenever lasers uh, started becoming something other than Buck Rogers ray gun or Flash Gordon. Definitely wasn't a stormtrooper because it hit. uh, Coffee, some creme brulee, and still smoking pipes. Done the peaches. Mm. Put me a little English charm on my mustache. You know, I think one of them plugs is sinning, cause this don't taste like that other one. I can definitely taste Lakeland essence in this. It's not overpowering, but this is I think this is from 2008. In case anyone ain't never seen dark plug. There you have. And this was 17.67637 ounces, 500 grams. From the depths of GW Cellar. Just rolling these little nuggets between the fingers, busting them up a little bit. Kind of like that Granger cube cut burley. And you had to feel that rumble from that old Camaro. It looked like a 67. Just went cruising by. I could feel it in my chest cavity. Just making a turn down there, and I could still feel it in my chest cavity. You got to be putting out about 600 horse at least. About 3/4 race cam. And definitely a set of headers with flow masters on there. That specific tone. Any of your car guys, you're like, how in the hell you know that? Well, I watched enough videos and been to enough car shows where I can kind of tell what a pepperoni pizza looks and tastes like without tasting it. But I like to taste them anyway. Love some pepperoni pizza. And Little Caesars is my jam. You know, I never get anything from Little Caesars except for Mama wants like one of them spinach pizza with the white sauce because her acid reflux or whatever messes up. I only get pepperoni pizza. Only thing different that I do, they got this extra most bestest. Got extra cheese and extra pepperoni. It's got so much pepperoni on there, you can tip that box sideways and it'll fill up with pepperoni oil. I'm trying to find a way. Maybe I need to pick it up and dump it into a jar and save it for like if I'm making some potatoes or something. Now that would be good. Some zucchini. Oh, Tantrum Jeffrey, the skateboard guy. think more he should call himself Shredder now, because he's putting off some for his age. He's putting off some moves. I seen a lot of people worrying about YouTube's new policies and stuff. And man, I wouldn't even sweat it. What will be, will be. I've been hearing about that. I think I've been doing YouTube since it right come out, 14 years or something, and been posting for 14 years. The been watching it since it come out. I remember my little brother was like, "Hey, you gotta check this thing out." They got back then. It was all about the video games, and I'd be smoking my pipe, playing video games, finding out stuff that I've missed in the older games and better tactics on how to get through levels. And then I run across this lady. I can't remember who her name was, but she smoked. She loved Shandy Gaff, and that was the first. That was the first person I subscribed to. The minute I hit subscribe on that, I got a post from Matches860 John Hard. He hit me up and it was like, "Welcome to the presenter side," and uh, we talked back and forth. I never really I never really was into responding. I'll watch videos, but I wasn't comfortable with, you know, uh, I didn't know, it was like whenever you first start something, you just kind of sit there and watch how people do. And the atmosphere was so loving and so nurturing. Ain't what it is right now, but that'll work itself out in the end, where the dissension and people, everybody's gonna have different opinion. Tobacco, same pipe, same. If somebody was sitting here and had the exact same pipe sitting right next to them in the same atmosphere, they're going to maybe not like this tobacco, or they're going to find something different about it. Or on the rare occasions, they're going to be like, "Hey, do you taste that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I taste that," and that's cool whenever it works out. But how boring would life be? It would be like, "Oh, this tastes like chocolate." And the next person said, "Oh, this tastes like chocolate." And then goes down the line and nobody has anything else to say about a blend. Well, that's boring. Being nasty and hateful, I reckon we could do without that. There's plenty of other forums out there if you want to get into a fist fight, or you just want to be a keyboard warrior and be tough and type your little words in there, or the ones that's like me. Here's my address. Where's your address? If you can't come to me, buddy, I can come to you. If you feel a certain way, that's your privilege of being a human being. You're supposed to. If you want me to think like you, I don't. I don't. And I don't expect people to think like me or talk like me, or, your individuality makes you who you are, and it makes you special. And instead of uh, even the grouchy people like curmudgeon Piper, always got a smile on his face. You know, sometimes it's just a little show. It's who you are online. It ain't who you are really as a person. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'm really enjoying this dark plug. I'm gonna get to savoring it. Peace out from Texas.